Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to a new episode. Today we'll be looking at a very interesting topic on listening principles. Firstly, communication is way beyond just talking. It is about saying whatever you have to say and patiently anticipating feedback. And today we'll be looking at some techniques, or rather some principles we as communicators has to follow to be better communicators. So in the process of listening, we have two major types of listeners. We have the active listeners and we have the passive listeners. The active listeners are basically set of individuals who pay close attention to what is being said. So they wait for what the person is saying, listen attentively, and respond to clarify what they do not understand. On the other hand, we have the passive listeners. This type of individuals, they may or may not understand what is being said. And at the end of that discussion, they might go home with nothing. So we'll be looking at how to become an active listener, because it is better for you to be an active listener than a passive listener. So based on some researches made from communication experts, I've been able to highlight few listening principles for you to enhance your listening skills. So firstly, do not talk while listening. Talking while listening is a very bad habit, and you need to stay clear from it. And according to Mark Twain, a popular quote from him, I will read it in his exact words. He said, "If we were supposed to talk more than listen, we would have two tongues and one ear. So it is better to listen more and talk less." Do not interrupt while the person is speaking. When the person is done speaking and you need to clarify some things the person has said, then you have the permission to talk. But talking while listening is highly prohibited. Secondly, prepare yourself to listen. When you are trying to listen, you need to stay clear of any thoughts that is in your mind. So the human mind is easily distracted, and when you're trying to listen, different thoughts might pop up in your brain. So try to stay clear from every thought that might want to pop up so you can totally concentrate on what the person is saying. Thirdly, put the speaker at ease. This is very relatable. When you're trying to listen, or you're trying to communicate to someone and the person is just looking at you, just looking, like staring at you, you will feel like you are not communicating properly. So when you are listening, try to use some head nods like nodding or using some gestures or trying to add some words or some remarks so that the person will be at ease. And also, make eye contact, but do not stare. Do not stare at the person. You can make eye contact. Then fourthly, remove distractions. Yes, this is very important. Remove every form of distractions. Distractions are very, very bad. A very good example of a distraction is pressing your phone while trying to listen. When someone is saying something to you and you are just like on your phone, scrolling something and doing something on your phone, and someone is trying to talk to you, it is a very bad listening skill or listening principle. So when you are trying to listen, you remove every form of distractions. And some people are very fond of this. They even put AirPods or earphones on their ear and trying to listen to music, and at the same time listening to what the person is saying. Communication does not thrive. So stay clear from all this and you'll be a better communicator. And lastly, be patient. Patience, they say, is a virtue. A pause, even a long pause, does not mean the person is done talking. Sometimes, some people, it takes time for them to formulate what they have to say. Some are very fast while they're talking. So try to understand these different types of individuals and try to listen. The main objective is actually being a good listener. So all those highlighted points have been able to lay out today is for you to be a better listener, not just to be a talker, but a better listener. That is when communication can thrive. And so this isn't the end of this episode. Stay tuned for the part 2 of listening principles in our next episode. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I still remain your lovely host, Shalomi Kodia.